Good evening, everybody. How you feeling tonight? I feel good. I'm in a good mood. Today is a very special day here in Japan. It is the last day of the Heisei era. These eras are tied to the emperor. Today, the emperor officially abdicated. It was a big deal, which is a long story as to why that happens. But it had me thinking, and a lot of people on Twitter talking about the change, the end of an era, and where this era started. The emperor Akihito, he ascended to the throne January 1989. Where was I? Where was I in January 1989? Well, I was in 7th grade, living in my hometown, very small town. Didn't really get out much. At that point, I don't think I had ever left North America. We had done some family trips, Canada. I went to Mexico once, but just, driving stuff. Never international plane flight, never took one of those. I had just started studying French. And yeah, I was a pretty quiet, unremarkable, overweight child. Didn't have a lot of friends. Didn't really know how to get friends. Didn't really know a lot of stuff. But as I think about it, 1989 was an incredible year of change for me because I had a paper route. I think I had just gotten my paper route. So I was starting to have money, which means I was able to buy stuff like whenever I wanted, which was weird. This was also the year I took my first SAT course, test, what am I saying? Because I had been offered an entry into a gifted program over the summer. So I had to take a real SAT with like high school kids. And I took that and got, I don't know, probably like 900 something, which is okay, I guess, but pretty good if you're 7th grade. And that enabled me to go to a special summer program. And that was really important for my life. Summer 1989. And 1989 was also the year I had my bar mitzvah. It was the end of 89. So I spent most of that year studying Hebrew, like really studying Hebrew and practicing singing and doing all this stuff to get things ready. And by the end of the year, I had this giant party where, obviously some of my friends showed up. I invited friends, but mostly it was just like my parents' friends and like family friends, like, hundreds of people that I don't know. It's like, okay, nice to meet you. They gave me presents, thanks. So yeah, it was a big transformative year for me, 1989. Flash forward to today. What am I doing? Well, I live in Japan, 7,000 miles from where I grew up. I have a wife, I have a family, I have a house. I travel whenever I can. Admittedly, often I just go back to the US, but I do travel way more often now than I did in 1989. I have an entire job. I teach English. I write things sometimes. And maybe I'm on the cusp of something big. I mean, I did publicly announce my name to the world, and I'm trying to get that on the books. I don't know if I can get that done in 2019, but I'd like to take the first steps this year to officially claim my name. Maybe there's more changes for me in store. I know I'm not gonna shave my head, but holy crap, I've not gotten a haircut. It's May 1st tomorrow. I've gotten through an entire quarter of the year. Excuse me, third. Yeah, a third of 2019 without a haircut. Look at this mess. But yeah, I mean the future, of course, I can't see it from here. It's like I couldn't see the future in January 1989, but that was a big year for me, and this could also be a big year for me. It really could. There's a lot of things on the table that could change. Big things. I hope they're good things. I don't want to make any drastic changes that are bad things again. I remember 2016 when I quit my job and I didn't have a new job. That sucked. I don't want to quit my job unless I have something fantastic lined up. So I'm probably not quitting my job this year. Definitely not doing a paper route. Definitely not getting a bar mitzvah again. I'm really not interested in Hebrew anymore. But I'd like to think maybe this year's going to be special. It's been a pretty special year so far, I'll be honest. As bitterly cold seasons go, where I barely get to see anybody. Fingers crossed, I get to see more people this year. I really hope so. Anyway, good night. Please enjoy the end of Heisei wherever you live. And tomorrow, May 1st, get ready for the Dewa. Good night, everybody. I love you.